Alright, now let's try this again.
Jesus Christ. Mm.
Ryan's on the phone.
Mm.
Rocket, I'm just gonna stream
Oh yeah,
now.
no, totally. Like when my schedule is free, there's a lot of shit that I'm going to do. I shit you not, as I was talking about earlier, my buddy Justin, I had to schedule
Hi.
a month in
Sorry, I was having some
advance
technical difficulties
a
with the
day off
TV,
just so I
so
could drive
I had to
all the way
stop
up
the
to where he lives so we
previous
could hang out for his
broadcast.
birthday. He invites me. I shit you not. I have been friends with this guy since kindergarten.
And
He's
that's
invited
just
me to
Ryan
every
talking
one of
in the
his birthday
background,
parties
so...
in his existence. And in the last 7 years, I have not been able to go. I am making it happen this
general
year.
face shape, skin complexion. Keep that. You can put this all the way over here.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Well, fuck, if I'm looking for a change of pace, I might have to turn
I
it
don't
off.
care about the rest. You leave me no choice.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Hair color, eye color. Do blue this time. Complexion.
I mean, if you're doing 7,000 people, if you're doing 700 people, and you do an average of, say, 15,000 between those 7 people, 15% of that is,
Yeah.
what would that be? $2,000?
It'll make her completely white.
Well, yeah.
Sure, why not? Okay, back, head and ears, ear size. You want to shrink her ears. Position, kind of up higher.
Dude, whatever.
Cheekbones, brow size. Get brow size.
Oh, wow.
Eyes.
How much is your life insurance policy?
Ugh.
I am 28. Well, I was just wondering because I want to
Size.
see how my company life insurance policy stacks up to yours because I have a feeling mine's better.
Positions, eyebrow style. Eyebrow position, eyelash style.
For $20.
Sure, why not?
If I die,
So blue. Go like a dark blue inner circle. We'll do like a green.
I'm sure for a million content checks and for accidents, I think it's like if anything were to happen while I'm working at a store, I'm insured for up to $150,000.
What should I do?
And that's
Green eyes.
I'm
Blue in the middle.
officially I'm listed as manager training, however, the fact that
What you know? We'll do
technically in charge of 2 different stores at this point.
red eyes. Green in the middle. Nose. Get that. Nostril side. That's mouth and jaw. Stars and tattoos. I'll do what I did before. Makeup. Do completely black. Under eye color. Under brow color. Eyelash color. Eyeliner color. Ew. Eyeliner intensity.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Lip color. Color intensity.
So apparently they're doing a showing of my fucking apartment tomorrow. Because I just got a text.
What do you think?
Cool. So at some point tonight we're going to have to deep clean the apartment.
Okay. Alright, accept changes, rename. Yeah. I'm so excited for Friday.
I'm glad you happy for Friday.
I get my tattoo on Friday and it's gotta be a big one.
Right. Let me know when you want to share play that game, Charlie.
It
I
probably won't
got
be
ready.
until tomorrow because I'm doing a broadcast.
Okay.
So I started the game. I started a new game of it. I still have the other one too. So My characters always look the same.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The conclave is destroyed.
I was gonna say you on
Everyone who
share play.
attended
I
is
got
dead,
Red Dead.
except for you.
I'm in Red Dead right now.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
And I can get married in this game too, so I'm gonna go after Cullen. He is hunky and hot, and he likes Nord girls and Elven girls. So I chose the Elven girl.
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
Cassandra's kind of a bitch at first.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
I am pale as a freaking vampire. Ha ha!
You ain't that, Charlie.
Well, my character is. Alistair Kitty.
We call it the breach.
It's
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the
You
explosion
listen
of the
to her
conclave.
long enough,
An
Harry.
explosion can do that?
You
This
remember
one
every
did.
single word of her,
Unless
and
we
also
act,
put you to sleep.
the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand. Then I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
I like the fact that your character actually speaks. Unlike Red Dead, your character doesn't talk. I like it when you can choose the voice for your character and it can actually talk.
They have decided you're
But
guilty.
you still like Red Dead, don't you?
Oh, I still love
The
Red Dead.
people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia,
But
head of the Chantry.
it can be a
conclave was
pain in the
hers.
butt.
It was
Yeah.
a chance for peace.
Dragon Age is actually the first game I played on the
She brought their
Xbox
leaders together.
when I had an
Now they are
Xbox One S.
We lash out like the sky, but we must
I was
think
constantly
beyond
on this game.
ourselves, as she did,
Took me a while to beat it though.
until the breach is sealed.
I'm gonna say you know control by heart now, don't you?
No, it's been years since I've played it,
There
so.
will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach. Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
I already know where to go, so. That thing right there, I have to close that. It's not gonna be fun. Oh god, that always freaks me the fuck out.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the breach?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the river.
It's a demon!
Demon.
Stay behind me!
It's over.
Drop your weapon.
The
Now.
fuck will I? The fuck I will.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right.
Yeah, bitch.
I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless.
Yeah. You think?
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
So, L1 is to... There's disarm, attack target, fear commands, hold position.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Don't worry, I got this.
You sure you got that, Tyler?
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
More demons.
Up on
Go.
the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Seriously?
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Come and get me, assholes. Yeah, I can go invisible.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Quickly! Before more come
you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Also, like it says on here, to control other party members, just press up and down. So I could be Cassandra if I wanted to. I could be Solus. I could be Varric. Look at his tiny self run. But I prefer to be myself.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker? So... Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is useful.
Prisoner must get to the core. It is our only chance.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I feel like he's the one that killed Justinia, but I don't quite remember. I know he's up to something.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough. That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Opening all of the windows.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
So why'd you open up all the windows?
Thank the Maker you finally
To
arrived, Lady
to
Cassandra.
try and get rid of some of the smell in here, because we've got kitty smell, we got ferret smell.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant.
Did you open up the window in the ferret room?
Yep, I've opened up all of the windows right now.
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Shit. I hurt.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready! We must strip its defenses, wear it down. The demon is vulnerable. Now!
See, Carson left the voice chat. What happened?
Let's see, cause right where he's at the in-laws, my in-laws' house, he said the internet sucks down there.
I know how that feels. I know how that feels all too well. Because my house has shitty internet.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness
That's
and your
what
blessing. I am but
he
a
told
humble
me.
servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Unless you want to play other games
It's all
with other
anyone has talked
people.
about for the last 3 days.
What?
Unless you want to play a different game with other people.
No, I'm broadcasting right now, so I kind of want to play this.
No, I'm talking about Carson.
The breach is still
Oh.
in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
That's her. That's...
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with this.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Oops.
Chain her! I want
So
her
you know
prepared for
how
travel to the
Carson
capital for
feels, don't
trial.
you? Sorry.
Yeah, I
And he
totally
will.
understand.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Wayne,
What, babe?
can you grab me a tea from the fridge?
I'm a little busy right now.
So I'm still a suspect, even
Oh
after
wait,
you've
wait, wait!
destroyed
I can do it.
You absolutely are.
I can do
No,
it now.
he
I
is
can do
not.
it now. Yay!
Someone was
I can
behind
hear
stealing
myself.
the conclave. Someone most holy did not
You
expect.
always hear yourself,
Perhaps they
Charlie.
died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
Shit.
I
Remember when we
have
had the
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
Yeah.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine
Oh.
called to her for help.
So her survival, that
Uh-huh.
thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
out here to get something to drink, and I go in the bedroom and completely forget. I had tea. Could hear myself.
Your headache must be feeling much better.
You really think your maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Yeah, bitch, walk away.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Why is my ear itchy?
Itchy ear.
Does it trouble you?
it's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atisham. You speak Elven?
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically. They still think her guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the Mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Looked out for Fred. I don't. Hold on to that. I'll get back to you. Let me try and track down my schedule.
2019, the Benton County District
And
Attorney's Office reports the case is still open but not active. They believe new DNA technology in the future may shed light on the case.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here,
Babe, I'll let
will
you
do
know.
whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
What was the point of us paying that deposit and us writing in that appointment if he? He hasn't messaged me back.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennet. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
What did he say, the 29th? Yeah, I don't even have a picture for that schedule, and Anna's not even at her store. Okay. So the only way I would know for sure is if I go to work real quick. I can.
Watch your step.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
Did you ever get that other email?
No, I never got the other email. I think that was the only email, to be honest.
I'd give him a call just to make sure.
Inquisition forces.
That's you.
They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Make it take you.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Sure.
Be ready. More coming our way.
I will go check.
It's done.
Excuse me.
You feel better?
Yeah, you could say that.
There are mages here who can heal
I
your
believe
wounds.
it.
Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is a unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Liliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
You sure? I'll ask around again tomorrow. Well,
I'm pleased to hear it.
that's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooked easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting down. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't be fat.
You there? Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe.
Sounds like she's got COVID.
That cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
You'll lose the virus, do you, Charlie?
No, I was just making a joke.
Right. That's why.
I think the COVID thing is just overrated. People are over-exaggerating.
Something like that.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Farewell.
And you as well.
I thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
We're fine, thank you. Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or Periodon will have more courses. My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find. Let us begin. Let's see what we have.
All right.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Not as well as it should. How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane matters fall aside in tumultuous times. The Chart of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concerns. But every organizational detail you contend with, Andraste herself once faced. These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thrall, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Farewell.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the bridge. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No, no. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done. I'm used to delivering children and helping old men through the winter cold. Seeing these injuries.
I was with the Templars. I can tend any wound caused by blade or a mage's fire. I'll admit that demons are new then.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
Where you at in the game now, Charlie?
Kinda hard to tell you that, Rocket.
I will keep the peace.
want to tell me
You and the
that?
others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Secret up. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
My creator, judge me wrong.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to find something from honestly, about as much.
Oh, excuse me.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold. time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Off to camp.
Nothing to report, sir.
Sort of
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working that day. We don't have the schedule out that far. The last day is the day before.
So...
I mean, you could still schedule it for that day, it's just I wouldn't be able to go. More than likely. As you said, Thursday the 29th. Yeah, I have Wednesday the 28th off. So I know they're not going to have me back-to-back days off. And since the schedule isn't out that far, I don't even know what time frame I'm working that day. Shift key.
Action.
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come. No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
I'm gonna see how much more on stuff to be read. I'll be right back, Charlie.
One more for me.
So, set up camp or keep moving? I suppose this must be Master Dennett. Must be something here. Let's look around.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. High time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow-Rider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arl Eamon for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like...
So what time do you work on that day?
Like I said, the schedule is only out to the day before. I have no idea.
That sounds more than reasonable.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed. The chestnut over there is a...
I'm gonna make something to eat quick. So it's a possibility you'd be able to... That's happening to me. Exactly. Okay. You let Hannah know.
Said you can schedule it for that day, but I can't guarantee whether or not I'll be able to bring you. Well, apparently you didn't hear me. I have the day before off. They're not going to give me back-to-back days off.
Also,
That if I work the day shift, that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. I might have to drop you off like an hour early. If I'm working an overnight shift, it's not going to be a big deal. The real kicker is if they're going to have me work a morning shift. Boop. I'm getting kisses. I mean, the good news is this does give us, an extra week. However, if shit hits the fan with these fucking renter people, we might not be able to do it. They're doing a showing of the apartment. That means somebody potentially wants to move in. So if this company who owns this building decides to fuck me and give them like an August 1st move-in date because I'm month to month, technically, because I don't have to stay here the full 60 days if they sell the damn place. They still have to give me plenty of time to move out, obviously, but no. They have to give me ample time to get my shit in order, which is usually about 2 weeks, which, if I work my ass off, stay late, go in early, and all that other stuff, I should be able to come up with the extra that I need, but still, it's going to be cutting it damn close, and that's as I can get a hold of the people that I will be renting from and say, hey, so this just happened, can I move in early? Not punch him in the fucking face. Sorry, I had to go get yummies.
Yummies?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like you getting hungry too.
Yeah, that's why I went to get food.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Excuse you.
No.
Yes.
Fuck off.
No, Charlie.
Bite me.
No.
Screw you.
No, Charlie.
I kill you.
you won't kill me.
Yes, I will. And Red Dead, I will put a bullet in your head.
you won't do it. I thought you tormenting me.
Tormenting you is fun.
I know this thing between me and you is far from over. Hey,
Rocket, it will never be over.
it'll never be over between me and you.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Like you said, me and Carson stuck with you to the thing, and they.
Till the day I die, and even after that, because I will haunt your asses. I will possess my PlayStation and still whoop your ass.
you wouldn't do that, would you?
Yes.
Why, you gonna get Ryan to do it too? torment me too?
Herodon can get you that many healing drafts, revered mother?
Or just you?
Farewell. Farewell.
I don't play Red Dead much, so it'd probably be just me.
It'd probably be just you. Are you gonna get Matt to torment me? Which one is it?
Matt.
Which one is it gonna torment me the most? You or Matt? On
Me.
Redhead.
Me.
This thing has been brewing ever since I known you too, hadn't it?
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You
At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is anything. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
I sound like Chewbacca, don't I?
Why are you trying to do that, son?
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother
Bitch, you better come with me, you fucking.
But why? This
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach.
I've been broadcasting this for 2 hours.
We have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Your headache must be feeling better too, ain't it?
Yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, yeah, yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm sexy and I know it.
You ain't that, Charlie.
Well, fuck you too.
I just messing with you.
What an asshole.
I ain't that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, Charlie.
Ryan, he's being mean to me.
Who's being mean?
You are being mean. You're a meanie butt.
No, I'm not.
Your skills of...
I'm not mean.
Fucking dumb, fucking dumb, fucking stupid.
I ain't that, Charlie.
Protect the people from us?
Am I?
You think the orders...
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Alright. I am stopping the broadcast because nobody's watching anyways.